Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings III. After the Anthnwam, Ontario, let us continue on from we last left off. So, we conquered a very large territory down here. We took Hamilton, St. Catharines, Brantford, and Kitchener. Nice little expansion to both my personal power and the power of the realm and the faith, because we have taken Brantford. Brantford being one of our holy sites. Got a new leader of the faith. I will receive you. I mean, I have no reason to say no. Brand your prestige, you get a little bit more renown. Our renown's not great. We're almost insignificant, so that's something, right? Okay, we can hold court once again. Who do we got? Original merchant steps forward, clearly out of his element in the rich halls. I beckon, come man! We don't have all day. Yes, my lord, he stammers. I am Northrop, representing the distinguished traders and freemen of Greater Neponese at Frontenac's greatest city. Trafalgar, our mayor, is the barrier of commerce and the town's interest. We humbly ask he relates by somebody else. We can hold the elections early. Mayor Trafalgar. I mean, he likes us well enough. Is he like an asshole? Do I know anything about Mayor Trafalgar? He loses opinion of us, but that doesn't really matter so much. We do get, oh no, Republican vassals. No. How many, wait, are you a Republican vassal? Honorable empath unmarried. Who are you? Open trade, forwarder, pilgrim, strong, wounded, compassionate, wrathful, and trusting. Okay, it is actually Republic. So I guess we do actually have some Republic, stuff in our country. We lose 95 gold. Absolutely not going to happen. You shall be the mayor. What is this? We get penalties because we are just and compassionate. King's mayor. What's Trafalgar got to say? Well, technically, it's a 12% chance we take a 40% critical, we get more stress. So we get 80% stress on this. We get ourselves 95 gold. Development progress increases. I mean, that could be good. And you gain us more dread, but we're just and compassionate. Do I take the like basically 90-10, the 90% chance to get money off of this? I'm gonna say no. Hold the elections early. But the woman stands before me, informing the court of her plea. Recent war took a toll on the countryside, and we're not sure who the culprit was, but they looted an important cultural site to us in the Haudenosaunee from Brant. Please, we beseech you, spare some of your resources to have it restored. The peasant ends her request with a clumsy bow, a clear indicator of their lone-born status. We lose 95. We get more acceptance between the Haudenosaunee and the Sixers. Holding in Brant, reduce building costs for 10 years. Decreases by 20%. Or displease peasants for 5 years. Yeah, 90. I can't afford that. Really? I can't afford the gold right now. So sorry about that. My vassal, Mayor John, approaches me, turning things over in his mind like he often does. My lord, I have a brilliant idea. How about we host a fair, or perhaps even a festival for the common folk, to expose them to one of our different cultures in our beautiful kingdom? John explains his idea further, until he realizes that he's dangerously close to over-explaining it. It'll cost money, but I'm sure it'll help foster a more positive relation between our people. We lose, I mean, I would actually like to lose some stress. Cultural acceptance between the Sixers and Ontarians increased by 20%. Mayor John likes it a little bit more. 95. You can host a small Ontarian fair in Toronto. 95, 10%. 50 gold, 5%. To show them the greatness of the Sixers. You know. Okay, maybe we'll, well, the thing is, the Ontarians, I'm assuming they're a pretty large group. Even 8%. It's going by 1.5. Is that per... Please let me look at this, please. Okay, you know what? I mean, I would like to lose some... Hell, I'm 37. I know we're pretty stressed out. You know what? I will pay the 185 gold on this. Bring our acceptance up. Fantastic. I mean, we are now broke a little bit, but it's only going to be for like a year. Crown Grafton of Oshawa. Yeah, sure, why not? We can be friends. I have really no reason to not be friends with you. And again, we're only going to be broke for like 10 years. It's not so bad. You also hate me. You're also a known criminal. 211, my Chancellor vassal. Like, are any of you good? We can get Mayor Jean. He likes us well enough. You know what? Yeah, we'll assign you. Congratulations, you are now our steward. Apparently, I can try to arrest you again. I don't even know for what. In prison. Oh no, he's just a known criminal. We know that he's been a. Allow me to punish him in the past. An act of tyranny. Apparently, game's a little bit confused on whether or not I have a just reason to arrest this man. My son, Heir Wendell, has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he's been repeating the warrior's words to him. Greatness comes in time, but they're grasp it. Be there when it grasps it when it comes. Becomes patient, gregarious, or diligent. Diligent, I remember being pretty good. Diplomacy, stewardship. Stress loss is not as great. Yeah, be diligent. We get a little bit stressed out, but it's okay. We spent so much money on hosting a cultural fair. It all works out just fine for us. Also, I have 2 things to do. We've got more powerful vassals, which is not great. Hey, my son has learned the deep southern language. What? Oh, because you are, because you're Dixie. Okay, you know what? Understandable then. Learn language. I could, you know what? Yeah, let's learn my wife's language. So I can actually talk to my wife. Probably would be good for the family dynamic. I was very confused. Like, why does my son know how to speak Southern now? Absolute shambles. My lord, it's not what it looks like, cries Duke Eugene as I enter my fair dining hall. What it looks like is that he's utterly wrecking the room. Food cake on the wall, the tables get all but shattered. Someone has stacked every chair into a pyramid, and the comatose form of Governor Atta, totally nude, lies face up and slathered in soup in one of our beds. Few diplomats only arrived yesterday. I gave them permission for a good meal, some light entertainment, not a party to raise hell itself. We lose 5 stress because we're just. You lose aftermath. We lose this. Diplomacy per level of fame. I mean, that'd be pretty nice for us. Mythic party absence. We become. Or I can make them pay me money. Lacking diplomacy immunity for 10 years. They become more stressed. Become scared of me. Okay. A scrupulous host. What are you? Intrigue per level of fame. Natural dread plus 5. And you are. You're a foreign. Okay, so you're from elsewhere in the world. Court grandeur bonus, monthly grandeur change. You know, yeah, let's party with them. Let's have our court just go fucking off. We're gonna have a lovely time here. By the way, are you gonna win your war? Because the more my vassals fight amongst their own personal vassals, the worse it's gonna be for us. Learning Deep Southern is hard, really hard. I feel like there's no more room in my head. It's full. As soon as one word enters my mind, another falls into the abyss of forgetfulness. I struggle with every lesson. I'm making no progress whatsoever. Fortunately, Count Grafton is always there for me. Keep it up, my perceptive friends. I believe in you. Keep saying, I really am blessed. Becomes my best friend. We lose progress. Yeah, okay. We're encouraged by friends. We're now best friends with Count Grafton. He's like, 12 years my elder, but don't worry about that too much. We create the Duchy of Grand River. Being my benign liege, I would be delighted if your son and heir Wendell could visit the Count or the court of Fenian Falls to meet his peers. Where is this? This is in Mississauga? Barony? Wait, but no, it's not in Barry. Where your vassal's primary title. Which vassal is that? So it's up here. It is a 5-year-old. Yep, sure, why not? My son can go. I'm not expecting a 5-year-old to murder my son. I think how old's my kid? Like 8 at this point? He's 10? I think my kid could hold his own. Or at least I hope so. Child has returned. Fantastic. By the way, who's educating you? You're 3 years old. My daughter is 1. So they're still very, very young. Weave inspiration. You know what? Why not? There we go. Spend $50 on that. Be done in 15 months. Sounds good to me. I've got a ton of cash. We got another court event. Are you going to keep asking for more of my stuff? In the past few days, neighboring Duke Robert had been visiting my court on his way to some holy site or something. Since his arrival, he'd been outshining me with his generosity towards my own courtiers, who have all been lapping up his gold with no dignity. I cannot help but scoff when I see him surrounded by adoring courtiers for the umpteenth time. My courtiers! A purse for you, good Stephanie, and some coins for you also, kind Esquilizkig. And for you, Diana, sweet honey cakes. Are you, yeah, you're Ojibwe, okay. I can be even more generous. I mean, that just makes me look... Also, I don't have 100 gold to give you. Your goddamn mind. I can ask him to give me money. What if I just invade you? We gain, pay 10 gold. Gain some more grandeur. Give me the prestige. Yeah, get the hell out of my court. What? Duke, where is this man? It's not you. Wait, which neighboring Duke? Was it you? No. Honestly, I don't know which neighboring Duke it was. Was it you? Duke Robert, you piece of shit? Declare war. This is your county. Oh, you guys actually got a lot of friends? Okay, you know what? Maybe, well, do you have a holy site? Are any of your holy sites in, oh, yeah, Detroit. I mean, I guess you could go through my territory to get your way to Detroit. But we don't really share any holy sites. Actually, that's not true. I think I have, like, Montreal as a holy site. Also, Ontario. What does your holy site give us? Domainland +1 and +5 opinion for all of my vassals. Impatient, shy. I'll just take impatient. I think the other two are pretty bad. Yeah, you guys are pretty Catholic up here. But I would really like to take Ottawa. Is Ottawa a holy site for you guys? No, it's not. It's Montreal and elsewhere. Do you have any allies? Do you have an alliance with Countess Caroline, which is one of your own vassals, so that doesn't actually matter for this. 800 men. Give me Ottawa, please. I don't think I can't do de jure counties. I think it requires a higher tech level, if I'm not mistaken. And if I just raise the local garrison, 1,400 men. They're not going to be as strong as everyone else, but defending a river crossing. What if I just like walk around you? What if I just instead just go straight to Ottawa and just take your stuff? I'm not really again not too worried about this 800 stack. Do you have any vassals to remember? Count Angus and Mayor Wafa are among my most powerful vassals in the realm. I never know how to keep them happy, so don't go around stirring up trouble. Press flattery is the way to go. Any would be pleased to have something made in their name, wouldn't they? And I have just the right thing in the making. I don't want to, no. I don't want to give them anything. Angus Anthnwam, Hunter Piety. You know what? Sure, why not? Make them like me a little bit more. I see really no reason not to. Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Who's your heir? Your heir is like the person we're at war with. I mean, I kind of need to revoke your title. It's an act of tyranny. I could try to sway you, but that's not going to happen. Well, then I'll just need to invade your lands or something. I'm not really too sure. Actually, if I were to create the Duchy of Ottawa, would that secure my position? I don't actually know. I don't think so. Manpower for Dread is not that great. More taxes from our Republican vassals. You know, give me development here, and I think I'm actually going to switch this up. We have 17 diplomacy. More diplomacy, more prestige. Total war. Cost is belly cost. Prowess. I mean, Dread gain. Control. You know what? More control growth actually would be pretty good. We have a lot of territories with low authority. Give me an authority bonus here. I want you to increase control, let's just say in Hamilton for the time being. 7 years on that. You're not really that good at your job. Royal Fervor. What are you doing? Let's convert Hamilton to United Church. 50 gold or lose 20 opinion. Yeah, higher quality. Sounds good. I've been challenged to a board game. Salutation, my fine friend. Would you care for a rousing game of chess? If your opponent wins the wager, I gain stress. Yeah, I'll play a game of chess with you. Apparently, we're just playing chess in Crusader Kings III. Congrats on is already waiting to begin our little chess match. Sitting waiting a competitive grimace with large across his features. We're neck and neck, but neither of us is even close to victory. Possible outcomes. In chess, martial is countered by intrigue. So my martial is 5. Your intrigue is 12. So that's not gonna work out for us. We should probably do learning. It's our best stat. Countered by learning, countered by martial. My intrigue 6, his learning is 5. So it's the only challenge I have the best chance of actually winning. Our match marches on. Grafton continues his obvious trap. We're neck and neck, though neither of us even close to victory. Do I just have to keep doing the same one, or does it get changed of countered by intrigue, countered by learning? I don't know why I would not just take the same one, because it's still Hey, we won. Okay. An excellent match. I'm not gonna be rude to him. Like that seems a little bit a little harsh. So my counselor believes the job is theirs to be right by blood and influence alone. A run they are. I expect the results, yet I am disappointed. After a long time, I'm complaining to Effie when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Study stewardship. Or I can just sleep with my wife. Study intrigue. I mean, what are you... Mayor John... I guess I want you to do stewardship? Actually, yeah. He's insulted. But he's already good at it. Studies learning 18. Am I even good? You're good at diplomacy. And that's really all. You know, let me just sleep with my wife. She's not actually good at... She's good at diplomacy, and none of those people want to learn diplomacy. So it's not going to be that important. It behooves a king to spend time at sea, with a salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today he sees my personal craft and a small escort squadron out for drills, practice, and pleasure. Small voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from life at court. When we spot it, a distant plume, followed by a small island, a wine-dark flesh rolling out to the waves. A whale. So we have an 80% chance that we lose. 50 gold. And you know what? It's a majestic beast. Gain the prestige, and I'll lose a little stress. Your beneficiary Lorne ruined my new garb. Are you anybody? You're unlanded? My courtier, Sarah storms into the room, followed by a weaver. Wait, which one are you? Which one's weaving? Lorne is my beneficiary. You're also unlanded. You set it to outmoded fashion. That's fine. Actually, I should see if I can maybe improve our court, because it's kind of old right now. Duchy of Ottawa's got a new alliance with the Ontario de Jure. Okay, no, this is fine. You might join the war, but I'm not too worried. If you want to join, I think I can kick your ass anyways. We're at 94% chance of, Oh, no, they've joined the war. Who cares? Peering through the dusty murk of the armory, my gaze travels over multiple different weapons of war. A pair of battered lever gleaves, recently sharpened sword, a spear that has worn halves, a rusty farming tool, a pick of the farming implement. Perhaps it has been lumped in unknowingly with the weapons. A hefty tool, examining its curious curved sickle-like blade that gave an experimental swing with a husky hubric. The blade pierces the mail, scattering a few iron rings across the floor. Yeah, let's see if we can turn a sickle into a weapon. That sounds kind of cool. 556. Taking a small blade out of your midday sun, I inspect it more closely. The blade tapers to a point on one end and disappears into a tang on the other, leaving the length of a slightly rusted but still sharp iron in between. The kink of the blade's head gives the implement a wicked curve to it, useful for cutting through shrub, don't you think? Or maybe finding gaps in armor. It's clear this could be repurposed as a weapon of war. The question remains exactly what guise such a weapon should take. 75%, 50-50, or nothing will happen. I think a 75% chance. And there we go. We've got a young tapestry. Fantastic. We will go to our court. I've got to remember where the court button actually is. There it is. And can I get a new, you want a new throne? You want a new brooch? Yeah, you know what, fine. I'll pay you to make a new throne for me. And we now have a new artifact. We can throw that over on this wall. Absolutely beautiful. You love to see it. Also, what I wanted to do, go back to our royal court, is I think I want to improve our grandeur a little bit. Modest food. We pay about twice as much. Stress laws goes up. Feast activity reduces even more stress. We have some servants. We could go up a little bit more. You know, let's do small lodgings, and we'll do modest food. It's going to increase it by 0.5, but I think we can definitely afford that. You have decent food and middling lodging. You'd love to see it. As a lord, I'm not exactly well-versed in the process of actually modifying a weapon of war. Despite my enthusiasm, it's quickly clear that I'll need some expertise. I call the holding somewhat hasty-looking blacksmith, Desiree, who mutters something I didn't quite catch about rulers and their pet projects. After a day or so of filing and honing, my work is complete. A formerly curved blade has been straightened out, its shortened blade leaving to a tapering point. The beveled groove running down the flat of the blade is not a pretty weapon, but a weapon nonetheless. We got a makeshift dagger. We get improved daggers. Skirmish recruitment cost minus 50%. No, it's perfect. And I will use my makeshift dagger. Is it even any good? The game has crashed. It did not like me getting the dagger. Well, with our game crashing, this would be a good time for us to end this episode. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.